Hey, what up, decisive marketers? If you want to be making money online without having to put much money down in the first place, right? Zero capital, one of the best ways is to become a middleman, right? To become a middleman, and there are many middleman-based business such as, doing drop shipping, doing affiliate marketing, right? But another way that a lot of people don't actually think of is actually to run a directory website. And there are many successful businesses that actually run based on a directory business. So one of them would be Airbnb, right? It's a huge company. Uh, you have your hotels.com and so many more, right? Where you pretty much just become a middleman. People list their products or services or accommodations on your site, and you can then be making money either by charging them for the listing on your site and sell advertising space on it, or basically be the middleman and collect the money with the bookings or purchases on your directory itself. And today I have a WordPress plugin to share with all of you, and in fact it might be possibly the best directory plugin for WordPress itself, and because it can do many things uh, on your WordPress website, is that it has a form builder so that you can put unlimited custom fields, so that you can capture all the information that you require when people list up the information. You can have multiple directories. You can have you can upload a CSV file and all the listings will be uploaded. And there's a search feature with advanced filters. They have linked to Google Maps or OpenStreetMap. You can make use of these map API. Uh, and you can even work with WooCommerce to collect money, or even multi-vendor plugins such as Dokkan for working with multiple vendors for your directory itself. And it's easily translated as well. It works with multiple different multi-language plugins, right? And there's so many different features that they have, and I will be going through as many as I can, and we will take a look at this plugin itself. All right, so this plugin is called Directorist. Okay, Directories. But before we dive into Directories, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more digital marketing and e-commerce content. Okay, so here we go into directories. So I'm going to be showing you some of the features that they have on the plugin itself, and we're going to be taking a look at some of the extensions that they have. So they've got like a advanced form builder. Okay, so this is where you have the form builder for people who put in submit a listing to you so they can list it up. You got multiple multi-directory, easy migration. You can scale. It's their plugin is requires low consumption so that it can scale your your site. All right, and then CSV import, custom fields, right? In case you want to capture additional information on top of the default ones, you can make use of their custom. You can actually add additional custom fields, search and advanced filters, multiple mapping sources such as Google Map, OpenStreetMap as well, right, without needing the API, and you can make use of it. And they've got front end listing submission, so you can actually put a form up front so that people don't have to log in to submit a listing. and it works with a lot of different popular themes. Multivendor also is easily translatable. You can have ratings, reviews, right? People can submit without having an account on your site. You can have certain sections that is private. You can have custom badges. It's GDPR ready. It's you can renew the listings as well, so you can put an expiration date on the listings, and they can renew it. Okay, and you can have you know, email notifications, and so many more right here. And they also have a bunch of pro extensions. So the plugin itself is actually free, right? The plugin itself is actually free, but you can actually get the pro plan, or you can purchase individual extensions right here. So they got Body Press, Body Boss, Oxygen Builder, you know, Authorize.net, Payment Gateway, Directories coupons. You can actually add create coupons for your site, Ads Manager, right? So you can actually add certain you know, you can actually put ads in your site itself, and directories can manage it for you. You can compare listings, rank feature listings, bookings, live chat as well. So, and how the live chat works, right? It's between the listing owner and the visitor that is speaking to them, right? So the live chat doesn't come to you, so you don't have to manage it itself, right? And then you can mark as sold, social login, post your needs, so anyone can post. Like, it's not just listing services and businesses. You can also put up I need this, or I want to buy this as well, right? And then listings with map, image gallery, listing FAQ, slider carousel, recapture, claim listing, business hours, Stripe payment gateway. So one of the great ways, right, that you can sort of get a lot of sort of get traffic to your site is to list up, script the listing from somewhere else, and put it up on your site, and then contact those business owners to claim the listings itself, right? So that's one of the good ways that you can do so, right? And then Stripe payment gateway, okay, PayPal pricing plan, WooCommerce pricing plans as well. So they've got all these extensions and themes, and this is they also come with premium themes, free and premium themes that they have. They've got 3 themes right here. One is called D-List, one is called D-Service, and one is called Directoria. Okay, so these directories themes, you don't have to use the directories themes to work with the directories plugins. Okay, you don't have to use that. You can make use of Cadence, or you know, Bloxy, whichever theme that you want to be working with directories itself. Okay, it's just that they would be working much better, I would say, right? Because the layouts are much more smoother. Okay, so you can actually take a look at the theme that they have. So this is D-List, okay, and then this is D-Service, and this is Directorist. Okay, so this is also called, sorry, it should be called Directoria, right? So this one is Directoria that they have. Okay, so you can make use of their themes right here. Okay, and personally, I have created mine right here. So it's a very simple one that I put up with some placeholder images and content in here. However, I'm actually going to be turning this into a full-fledged theme itself. So you know, it's a work in progress, right? But it looks pretty awesome so far, right? And this is making use of their premium theme called D-List, right? Which was the first one right here. So this was actually created using D-List. However, I did not make use of Elementor itself. So all these themes, they are actually built on working with Elementor. So all the content in there is already built using Elementor elements. So I redid everything and built it using Gutenberg and stackable plugin, right? Using the stackable Gutenberg add-on plugin, right, to create all this that you see right here. Okay, so you can view the directory right here. Okay, so this is the listing list. Okay, so I think this is the wrong page itself. Let me change the URL here. Should be view your listing. Oops, sorry. Okay, it's the wrong link, right? Just let me open it up, because I've not fully fixed the menu yet. Okay, so where it is. Okay, it should be search result. Let me just open this up for you. Okay, so this is the page itself with all the listings. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, right, but we got to fix the the full width issue right here, and we have this is where to add a new listing. So you can click on that and you'll be able to add a new listing. Okay, so if you have pricing plan, you can set this up right here as well. Okay, so if you have a pricing plan, you can set this up right here. Okay, and you have a dashboard as well. Okay, so I'll show you. Let me just stop this. Okay, so this is how the form looks like to add your listing. Okay, so you put in the title, right, and then your content, any slogan, any price, location, so you can put that all in. Okay, so tags, categories, zip code, right, website, social media, right, and then opening hours, time zone, address, right, images, videos, everything that you can put in, right. You can even add custom fields if you want to, and this is how the dashboard looks like. Okay, so these are, once they have logged in, this will be all the listings that they have, different statuses, right, and then any announcements and stuff like that in here. Okay, you can even favorite listings, bookings, anything like that in here. Okay, so let us dive into Directorist, the plugin itself. So firstly would be, let's go through some of the extension that I have on the site, on this on their plugin itself. I've added the business hour, claim listing, listing FAQ, live chat, PayPal, pricing plan, social login, right, Stripe payment gateway, directories booking, gallery, Google reCAPTCHA, listing slider and carousel, listings with map. Okay, so these are some of the blocks and Elementor sort of elements that you can. So once you install this will add them. These are the ones that I did not install, right, because I don't see a need for them. My directory website is going to be a free site. I'm just hosting it, just creating it to put up the listings of my a network of people that or I have, right, or a network of entrepreneurs that I have. I just want to list them up in my directory site right here, and then I've got the theme that is installed here. Okay, and let's jump into the settings right here. Okay, so these are the settings that you have for the directories plugin right here. So you can enable multi-directory, the icon library that you want to be setting, whether you want to renew listing, when to send notice, when to send reminder, right, and paginate, right. So all these are the settings in here. And okay, so this is the single listings if you want to set up any single listing pages. Okay, and the location and category settings, like review, if you want to have any reviews, you can don't approve it immediately. So if you disable it, then this message goes out. Okay, and whether you want to allow a listing owner to post a review on their own listing, so you can disable that. Of course, we are going to disable that. Doesn't make sense for the owner to review their own page, right? And this will be the the settings that you have, any guest review submission, so that they don't have to create an account, right, to put up reviews. And currency name. Okay, so if you're going to be selling anything on the listing itself, then you can put up the pricing, the maps, right? So whether you're going to be using OpenStreet or Google Maps, right? And then if you're going to be using Google Maps, you got to put in the API key. Okay, and how do you want to set up your pages? So these are the pages that you already have. You just want to map them correctly, right? So so that you can actually embed them in the making use of the shortcodes right here. Okay, and then the pricing plan page, which we will come to that later on as well. And then your search feature, how do you want to show them? Do you want to show the filters, search button, search icon, right, and stuff like that right here. And then this is the search result page. Okay, and user, so this will be the registration page itself. These are the content, these are the fields in the registration form. This will be the login form, and your dashboard, like if you want to disable certain feature, you can do so as well. Okay, and email, right, how do the emails go out, right? And then email templates. Okay, and how do you want to monetize your listing as well? So if you want to be selling listing plans, then you can turn this on, right? So if you turn this off, then basically it will be, you don't actually charge any money for anyone to submit their listing. That means there's no paid plan. It's just going to be free. But of course, you can still be putting out ads and making use of your directory to show ads. That's something that you can make use of. Featured listing. Okay, so you can monetize it as well. So if you pay, and then we'll put you up as the featured listing. Okay, and the payment gateway, what are the methods that you're going to be collecting money from? Offline gateway, so you can set this up, the content that's in there, right? And then PayPal settings, Stripe payment settings, and personalization, right? So this is how your page looks like, and then any badges that you're going to be setting it up for. Okay, so if you put up a new listing, it will show new, right? There'll be a new batch in there, and if there's a lot of views, it's going to show up as popular, right? So anyone that has more than 5 views is going to be showing up as popular. So you can change that view count before it turns into popular, right? Otherwise, all your listings is going to be showing popular, right? If you set the number too low, and then your featured batch in here, and then these are additional extension that you want to enable if you have them. Okay, so whether you want to enable some of these extensions that they have. Okay, so next would be your tools. So this is where, okay, so you can actually do an announcement, and this announcement goes out to everyone, right? You can actually send an email announcement to everyone from here, and it also shows up in the dashboard announcements right here as well. Okay, so another what you can do as well is also to import and export listings from here, and the import export settings as well, and sanitize builder data. So I'm not really sure what this is here. And then you've got the whether you want to enable SEO features, so you can set this up for your directories pages. So you can set the meta title and description right here, and other stuff right here, such as caching, debugging, and do you want to remove all the data on uninstall, right? So if you uninstall the plugin, all the data is going to be removed. Okay, so that's something to look at in the settings page. Next, we are going to be looking at the pricing plan that they have right here. Okay, so these are the ones that they come with the demo data already, so you can actually change this up as well. Okay, you can actually change this pricing plans itself, and then you have your chats in here. So anyone that puts up a listing, and someone talks to you, right? Sorry, not talk to you, but talk to the listing owner. All the chat will actually show up right here, and okay, all the chat will actually show up right here, but of course there's no chat that's going on right now here. Okay, let me just open this shortly, and then claim listings. Okay, so if someone submits a claim, then you can look at it over here and approve it if you want to. Then the directory builder. Okay, so this is for you to set up like the forms, right? What do you want to be collecting for the listing, right? And like how the single page layout is going to be looking like, right? And then all listing layout, how is it going to be looking like? So this is the individual card that you see, right, on the pages itself, right? There's individual cards. What information do you want to be showing in here? And then your search form, how is it going to be looking like as well, right? And let's take a look at location. Okay, so this is the chat. Pretty much it's just an empty page here, but if people are going to be talking, then there'll be content in there. Okay, so these are locations that you can have, right? You can remove them if you want to as well. And then we've got let's see, right? So all listings, and then this will be where you see all your listings right here. Okay, so pretty much I think that's all for the Directories plugin. I think where it is missing would be to have an integration with Google Sheets, right? So if they have they should be looking at adding a extension for Google Sheets. So what happens is that because a lot of times when we talk about directories, directory itself, we very often want to we would sometimes not want to wait for people to submit listings, because that's gonna take um, that's gonna take a lot of time or effort, because you're going to either you gotta wait till someone comes and submit a listing, which if you're a brand new site, no one's gonna do that at all, or you can go to people themselves, right? And ask them, hey, do you want to list up on our website? That's a lot of effort as well. Another way would be just to scrape these businesses and list them up on your site, show them, and people then can come and claim them after, right? When your site gets a little bit more popular. So I think one important thing for the Directorist team to add in would be an extension for Google Sheets integration, so that you can easily scrape those data into your Google Sheets, and it populates into the directory listings that you have right here. Okay, so I think that Directories is amazingly easy to set up. Okay, and I think it's a great solution for anyone who wants to start a directory based business. You can use it for many things. I think one good way would be to think outside of the box instead of trying to make money, right? Would be instead of the monetization aspect of it, would be to enhance your community itself, right? So enhance your community itself. So one way would be, let's say if you run a community that is based around cars, right? Cars. So your members can submit their cars onto your directory itself, right? So rather than maybe using like Facebook group and putting up those posts, you can have a better way to organize this information. For example, I play Diablo 2, right? And another good way would be having a buy sell kind of listing for items, like the virtual game items, equipments, weapons, armors, stuff like that. That would be a great way. Myself, this website itself is going to be for my network of business owners, and they will be able to submit their listing in here, as a to help them get a little bit more visibility, right? So pretty much, I think those are some of the great usage for making use of Directories plugin. Okay, and they have you can the plugin itself is free, right? Once again, the plugin itself is actually free, but what is paid is actually the themes and the extension to enhance the feature of Directories itself. Okay, so that's the difference between the two, like why the free plugin, and why do you want to get the pro version of Directories. Okay, it's just because it comes with updates, it comes with extensions, right, and all the premium themes that they have. Okay, if you just need if you don't need the enhanced features of Directories, then of course there's no need for you to purchase, you don't have to make use of the paid membership that they have, or purchase. You can either if you just want some of the individual features, you can just purchase the individual extensions, Or if you don't need any of them at all, then of course just the free plugin might suffice for you, right? So that's all I have in this video. If you have enjoyed this video, do give me a thumbs up. If you do know anyone who could make use of a directory plugin for their WordPress website, do share this video with them. And lastly, let me know what you think about directories in the comments below, and I'll see you in my next video.